What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope everybody's having a great Thirsty Thursday. Boy, that's a big dog. Hanging out the truck there, Alaskan Malamute. Just looking just as happy as he could be, which is not how Cowboy fans should feel right now. Michael Gelkin last night just kind of broke last night that Mike Zimmer is actually on a one-year deal. So Mike McCarthy's on a one-year deal left, or 1 year left on his deal. Mike Zimmer's here on a one-year deal. Dak Prescott is on the last year of his deal. Ceedee Lamb is actually on the last year of his deal. Micah Parsons does have 2 years left on his. And apparently the Cowboys don't have any plans to meet with any of their players' agents during the combine. So here's what we can infer from this, okay? At the moment, the Cowboys, okay, are over the cap, and they have to get down below the cap before the beginning of the league year by a week from Tuesday. So they have to create some cap space regardless of extending those. Now, they can get that cap relief by restructuring contracts. They could restructure Dak's and kick some more money down the road for his and get about $20 million. And they could also do Diggs and some of the other players to get there. Ultimately, they would get the most cap relief from Dak Prescott's contract and getting Ceedee Lamb's contract done. The thing is when you have people on a one-year deal, and I think this is Jerry Jones trying to basically say, I need all you mother humpers to prove that you're worth being here, and he likes to put people, he likes to keep people uncomfortable, that thinks that they'll perform better. But in the end, you kind of undercut the power that you have with your coaching staff. It's like, especially as the season starts going downhill, it's like, why am I going to listen to this guy? He ain't going to be here. I got somebody new coming in, or maybe I'm not going to be here. I'm going elsewhere. And if you are not going to do any of these deals, you've already set the die cast that you don't have money to do anything. Let's be clear here. We have 16 players that are no longer Dallas Cowboys as of the 13th of March. Either those players have to be re-signed, or you have to sign somebody else to take that place. You don't have any money to do any of that. Zero. To even keep the players that you have. Stephon Gilmore, he's a free agent. Dante Fowler, Dorrance Armstrong, Neville Gallimore, Biotish. Players that were key players on your roster that either have to be re-signed or replaced. And if you nickel and dime a couple of contracts to restructure, you're basically not going to field a team that's going to go any further than what you've done. Now, I will say this, the thing that may end up giving me a little bit of hope for a minute is, I've got to get in here, taking my mother-in-law to the doctor here. The one thing I will say is the Cowboys organization is about, I'll come back to it. It's my wife. So if there's one thing that gives me hope, at least, or no, it's actually not even hope, is that the Dallas Cowboys, they're not about winning. They're about keeping the drama going. So if that is your whole goal, which it seems to be it is, what better way to have controversy than to have everybody on one-year deals and everybody figuring you're just going to blow it all up at the end of the year. And Jerry Jones, his whole thing is, I like to stir shit up. And he's definitely stirring some stuff up. Now, that's not to say, as he puts it, deadlines make deals get done, and he always waits till the last minute to get anything done, which is part of the reason why a lot of the contracts are so screwed up. Some things will never, ever change when it comes to the Cowboys. They still have a little bit of time that they could get these things done, but it's definitely getting all the drama and all the conversation going at the combine, which is what they want. They honestly just want that. And I'll be honest with you, the whole thing just drives you crazy because we as fans care about one thing: winning. We are hooked like crackheads to the Dallas Cowboys. We just want to see them win. We want to see them hold up the trophy and stuff. And for Jerry to have you and me and all of us just wrapped around his finger for every move they make, where we're constantly, 11 o'clock at night, we're looking and saying, oh, we got no plans to meet with the agents and things on these contract extensions, and find out Mike Zimmer is on a 1-year deal. Nobody does business like this, and I don't know why people think we have this whole thing of excellence and that we're supposed to be a great team and winning, winning is supposed to be apparent. It's not. We can let that whole thing go. That whole thing about winning left with Jimmy Johnson. Now it's about being a circus. It just is. I'm sorry. It just is. Jerry Jones, richest franchise in football. Take a look at the teams that are winning Super Bowls. See what their value is. Somehow we haven't won a Super Bowl in 30 years. In 30 years. And yet we are the richest sports franchise in the world. Think about that. Think about how many Super Bowls New England has won since we did. The Eagles, the Cardinals, Kansas City's, the Colts, the Ravens. All these teams that have been the very best, pale by comparison to what the Dallas Cowboys that have done nothing. And I mean nothing. We all think Jerry Jones is crazy. Stephen Jones. They know what they're doing. They know how to make a lot of money and to keep us hooked. So, there you have it. We'll be talking about it later on. 3 o'clock, we'll be live streaming and watching the combine. So I hope you guys join us. Peace out. See ya.